Hey guys, Psychic here, and welcome back to another episode of Cave Factory with me. Hello. I fixed things what made other things worse. And in my frustration, I've decorated this room a little bit. I decorated the corner finally. This is because I know I have a smelter. This is so I can smelt bricks automatically. There's so much coal in here, so now I don't have to do it by hand. It'll just do it for me. Anyway. So, the last episode we were working on the diesel generator, and I was having the issue of not enough power being input into the system. So it wasn't creating enough in the first place, it was taking forever, so on and so forth. So what I did, which I will show. First of all, I changed all of the wires. Whoops, I forgot I had that on. I'm so sorry. Hang on. I also don't remember if I did this correctly. I didn't. Whoops, things are backing up, I know. Oh, that's loud. I forgot how loud that is. Hang on. I just forgot how loud that is. So we're just gonna be real quiet today. Oof. I didn't mean for this to happen. Anyway, so I changed all of the wire relays to be HV now, so it's high voltage, so that way this goes out faster. Because I did notice one of the issues I was having is because we were trying to work with this with LV, it wasn't quite getting all the power out. I don't know if it was necessarily wasting it, but it was taking much longer to get to the machines. So now I'm sure you can tell that these are full of power, they're going pretty fast. I want to say it's about 4 seconds to do all 8 slots, something like that. And then I have it going in here. Now I will say I did some research when it comes to the diesel generator, and I think I'm in a version where this will stop producing power if things are full. It should. I'm not sure if it actually does. Because apparently in the newer versions of Immersive Engineering, if you have it running, it'll just keep going even if nothing needs power, so it wastes diesel. And at that point, you'd have to come up with a thing for it to detect that power's full to turn off the diesel gen. I don't know. It's something weird. But I changed all of that out, but I also built some more water wheels behind here. So I have 2 new water wheels. These are hooked up with LV, and they're each producing 62 and, 62. I believe the max is 80 something, but I can't figure it out. So we're going to just go with 62 for each. And it looks pretty nice on the outside. I'm sure you can tell on my map that I have another little bubble there. But this goes that way. And the way that I've done things is, if I go over... Alright, well, I will say, you notice all this is just connected with the diesel generator. I disconnected it from the water wheel that we have back here. So actually, all of these water wheels, and I have a total of 4 times 3 is 12, are all powering my melon generation downstairs. And I also added another one of these mechanical crafters because it just was not and it's still not quite crafting fast enough, but you'll see why in a second. I'm just gonna toss these in here. Just get more seeds, I guess. But I have this going downstairs. This is going into this LV capacitor that's downstairs. That's actually empty and probably shouldn't be. We're about to find out. Going downstairs. So, how do I figure out the math? So, I built those more water wheels to see if I can get the system to go faster, and it was working, but not quite. But because it took me so long to get those water wheels together, I gathered enough of the... Oh, it's actually producing much more than it's taking. That's new to me. That's a good thing. Okay, cool! Yeah, it took so long that I had enough diesel, so that way I actually had, I think, 150 buckets of biodiesel, so I was having that go into there, so that's why none of this is hooked to the water wheels. What I instead did is, because remember we were struggling in here with all of these being powered enough with that, I have all 10 of them powered now. I'm about to double check to see if this is still working. It's maintaining. It jumps between 1 and 7, meaning it's maintaining. So I have the perfect amount. So you might notice I don't have this thing anymore. One of y'all talked about that I could just use a mechanical, or what is it called? Drawer compacting? This thing? Compacting drawers. And automatically put melons into it and then take out melon slices. It took me a while to figure out how exactly that works, but I learned that I do need the brass funnel from Create. But then I can have that go into a depot, and then I can change that back over to Immersive Engineering by doing an extractor conveyor belt. Now, the extracting conveyor belt only pulls out 1 melon at a time. Now, it does it pretty fast, but only 1 melon at a time. So I actually have 3 hooked up, so on all sides of the depot except for this side, because I figured 3 was enough. So, and it is, because this is keeping up, so this empties out pretty quickly. But I have all that going upstairs like we had it before. I know this room doesn't look pretty, but I don't plan on keeping it pretty. But you also might be asking, Psychic, there's only 10 of these. How is it keeping up with melons? And that's because I have a secret room. I have 19 more. Alright, so technically there's 20 here, but I learned if I connect this 20th one, the power generation starts to drain. And I need it to maintain, which is what it's doing right now. So this little guy does nothing, but that's okay. So I actually have a total of 29 melon seeds going. Melons in general. So they're all hooked up. They seem to be doing okay. Like I said, this downstairs is maintaining, and then over here, I'm getting more diesel, but I have noticed, so right now, now I've gotten to the point where I'm draining a little bit. I've noticed that with the melons, I kind of maintain the diesel I have, so if I do this manually, what I do is I have this going, and then I turn this off, because this tank is where all of the diesel goes into from the upper system, and then I have it going into here, so it can go into the, diesel generators, so that way I could just have more tanks. So if I turn this off, it'll stop putting ones into here, so that way it'll stop feeding the diesel generator if I turn this off. And I've noticed if I do that manually, I'll gain like 10 buckets, but I have yet to figure out why. Because otherwise, if I just have it all on, it just eats it. I don't gain anything. So I'm a little confused of exactly how this is working. Right now, I think it's creating a lot more diesel because I didn't have it turned on. So it's trying to get through all of this faster. But I actually, even with the 29 melons, I don't create enough melons for this to be working constantly. So here's my problem that I'm trying to figure out. So melons is the easiest because you only need the one plant type and you can create it into 2 things, so you only have to worry about 1, and it doesn't create any extra waste. I'm not going to have a ton of melons or melon seeds that need to be thrown away. But melons also give the least amount of liquid per, so it's only 20 millibuckets of ethanol, and then 20 millibuckets of seed oil. So the way that I understand these machines work is it doesn't matter what you put in them, it'll take the same amount of power, but what you get out of each seed just strictly depends on the type of seed and or plant you put in there. So I'm debating on if this doesn't work or keep up for very long, because I don't even have like my power storage over here yet, because I haven't made enough of these. I only have the one that I got. So I'm debating on, like, do I keep the melons? Will it keep up? Or if I don't think that the melons will keep up, I probably will turn it to potatoes and wheat, because there are access to trash cans, so I'm not too worried about having excess wheat. Though I could also, because in the future we're going to have to produce a lot of food anyway, I could have that wheat pipe into something else, but for now, at the very least, I can have it trash. It would make this system in here a little bit more complicated, but also not really, because I would only have to do... Well, actually, I don't even think I'd have to do wheat seeds. I can do... Let's see if I put biodiesel. So, because it takes ethanol and seed oil. Now, seed oil, like I said, or not seed oil, the ethanol. I will do potatoes, because that does 80. So that does a lot more. I can also do tomatoes, though. Tomatoes do 80... Wait. Tomatoes do 80. Tomato seeds do 60. Darn it. Okay. I like to keep the math even, and that's the problem I'm having. Okay, because I was thinking I could just change this out into tomatoes. The tomatoes only do 80, or the tomatoes in here do 80, but 80 ethanol, but only 60 plant oil. That's annoying. Anyway, never mind on the tomatoes. But the wheat seeds do 80 and then potatoes do 80. So that will automatically like quadruple the amount of liquid that I'm creating without requiring any more power. So I might do that. See, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this on so it uses it, and I'm gonna turn this off. And we're gonna see by the end of the episode if we're sitting at 119 plus however many buckets the diesel generator holds. which I don't know that amount because I didn't pay attention to that one. And we'll see how much we get out. So we'll just say we had about 120, and we'll see how much we get. And we'll just see. But that's what I have for right now for this. So I think I'll let it be. If we end up with more, I'll just keep it the way it is, and if we don't, then I'll move on. Either way, we can go ahead and move on a little bit, I think. So we have a couple different options we can do. We can start working on the pump jacket distillation tower, and we can start getting bitumen. Oh, yeah, y'all named my chickens. Hang on. One of y'all did. 2 of y'all did. I don't have name tags. So we're just gonna have to deal with that for right now. But let me see what y'all named it, because one I remember one, but I don't remember the other. Hang on. So I got the 2 golden chickens, and hopefully I can get some more in the future. Or bunnies, I mean, not chickens. Why did I say chickens? Bunnies. And if I go to my comments, ha! So one of y'all was saying because it's so tiny and gold, name it Nugget. So this is going to be Nugget. But then there's someone else was like, well, it's golden, so how about carrot? As in 24 karat gold. So this is going to be carrot. And it's going to be spelled K-A-R-A-T. And then this will be Nugget, spelled like Nugget. So thank y'all so much for the stuff. And I'll try to get some name tags and actually name them in the future. But we got Nugget and Carrot, which is really cute. Because I especially like Carrot because it's like carrots, because bunny. Yeah, y'all know. It's really cute, but I like it. So yeah. Hello. Bunnies. Yeah, despite me capturing some bunnies, more just keep spawning, and I can't stop it. I'm probably gonna release these guys now that I know I don't need it, because I can get leather a more humane way. So, but anyway, so we could start working on getting Big Mutant, or we can start working towards possibly getting villagers, because that's a huge thing too. But since we're still struggling with the power, well, I do have if I can English, I do have a portable generator, so if I just steal some buckets up here of the biodiesel, I guess we could start working on the bitumen. We're gonna go with that. I already got 26, but this is also eating 10. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep saying I don't know because I don't know. Let's just go do some quests. Whee! Okay. So I think what we're gonna need to go ahead and do is start working for the like core stuff, core sample drill, because we have the stuff to build both of these because we've already gotten the quests, and this is what's given us, or this is going to give us a portable generator. So let's go ahead and do that. I have everything up here, and I believe this is what makes the core generator. I now have to remember how I built anything, where I put it, because I'm used to the way I've had it. I've had it that way for so long. Let's see, core sample drill, super simple. Yay. Oh yeah, I can turn my volume back up now that I'm away from that generator. It's so loud. Oh yeah, polar bear. Hi, you're still not named, I don't think, but that's okay. So that's going to go ahead and give us portable generator, and let's read this. It says you can use drill to detect resources in a given chunk. It requires power, so there's a portable generator to make it easier to power it in different places. Right-click it to drill core sample, and when it's done, right-click to pop it off, and then you can place the sample on the ground for future reference by shift-right-clicking it. So what we're going to do is, this is all to make bitumen. Or I don't even know how you're supposed to actually pronounce that. And I'm not sure if it has a crafting recipe. No, it does not. But, so with the pump jack, it says it'll allow you to acquire crude oil and requires RF to operate. The projector can guide you how to build this multi-block. I need that. And then you have the distillation, so it turns crude oil into other fluids and produces bitumen as a byproduct. So the projector, yeah. Anyway, so we're trying to actually look for crude oil, and then once we find crude oil, we need to set up our base of operations for both the pump jack and the distillation tower. We probably won't have to move it, because I don't imagine we would need too terribly much, because I think we just need this to make asphalt. So, and that's literally, or we can use it in a coker to make sulfurized steel and pet coke? I don't even know what that is. That doesn't seem super. Pet coke dust is used to make steel or hop. That's just another way to make hop. but I can just use coke dust. So anyway, but we're gonna need that just for the asphalt, because one of the quests here is to, well, it says entities walk and run 20% faster on it, but we do have a highway quest where it says use asphalt concrete and all of your pathways to move between locations faster. I think I talked about this before. I'm not sure if I will actually do it on all of my pathways because I kind of like what I have going on, but I could put something. I don't know. My problem is asphalt's black, and I don't want it to be. Oh, but it does come in slab and stair form. You know what? I might be able to do it. I like what we have going on now, but if we're going to go more of an industrial way, we might change it out. I don't know. How about y'all tell me if you want to see these paths be all asphalt, or if you want me to save it strictly for, like, up there for when I'll actually have more factories and stuff. Y'all can let me know that. But that's what we need it for. So I'm going to go ahead. We have this, and then I need a couple buckets for diesel. That's in here. Yeah. So I'll grab 2. We probably don't need more than that. And then we're going to go ahead and do that. So we are looking for crude oil. So let's go see, and hopefully it's in a pretty good chunk. I don't exactly want to set it up in an area that we already have stuff. So what I might do is dig into the wall a little bit. Oh, I forgot that stuff makes sounds. Is this... Can I hear this? I can't hear upstairs. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna steal that. Did it turn off? No, I just walked far enough away where I can't hear it. That's great. I love that. Okay. Anyway, so I don't exactly want to set it up in an area that we already have. I will look over here really quick. I don't want to do too much in this corner, but I can possibly do it here and maybe have it go over the river. That might look real nice. And then if there's no crude oil in like a chunk over here, I will start going that way a little bit behind this building and see if I could go over there. How do I see chunks? I forget how to do that. Minecraft show chunk borders. It's F3 something. F3 and G. Okay, there we go. Aha. Why is it G? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so this is actually a chunk in itself right here. So I could do it here, or if I don't like this, like I said, I could possibly move it a little bit. I literally just need this for the pump jack, which I don't remember exactly how tall the pump jack is, but once I have the pump jack, then I can move the fluid with the distillation. So we just want to put down this core sample drill. Any side will power it, I believe, so as long as I have that connected like that, maybe just, whoop. I'm flammable, so I know how this works. How do I get it in there? Do I have to do it a weird way? Hang on. Let me look at this. Alright, that's for power switch. Energy comes out of here, as it looks like. So, and that'll, wherever I'm facing, it'll put it down. Right? Okay. How do I do this? Okay, there's gotta be a way to easily use the portable generator. And Google shall save me today. Hopefully. That doesn't help me. It says I can use gasoline as fuel. Oh. Well, I don't have gasoline. I have biodiesel. Then why did you give this to me? Okay, what I'm gonna have to do instead, which this doesn't add too much complication to it, I just need to go grab an LV, capacitor and just carry that around. Because those don't drop or lose energy when you break them, as far as I remember. So that won't be too bad. So what are you? You are create. So that's this. Did I have an extra capacitor? I don't think I did. Oh yeah, I can't double click to see. I don't know why that would work. Well, these are not hard to make. I might as well just make an HV one. So it's a block of redstone, block of lead, 2 treated wood planks. Oops. 3 steel and 2 aluminum. 2 aluminum. 3 steel. And then do this. And then there. Okay. And then where did I put it? There it is. Hammer. Okay, let's try this again. Ah, jeez. Okay, I also need to get back up there. Good thing I have this over here. And we'll see. Now, I know once you get power into this, it doesn't take too terribly long. I just need to get power into this thing in the first place. But this will be super easy because all I have to do is smack this to put energy output, put this down, and then tell the other side to be an energy input. And there we go. I'm stealing energy from myself. Yay! And this will keep powering anyway. And I guess I could just put the biodiesel back downstairs. I don't like that it has to take gasoline. I'll just keep that there. Okay. And that's almost empty with buckets. I've made 114. What did I start out with? 120? Yeah. So I might still have more melons and stuff than normal, so I think we'll be okay. This is almost full. Do I want to wait? I'll wait. It's almost there. Alright, come on, fill it, because this holds 4 MIF, which is a lot. Don't ask me how to convert that. I don't know. Okay. Let's go run back over to that chunk and slap this down real quick. And let's see if we got any crude oil. And if we don't, then I'll... Oh, I forgot. Oh, he's despawned. Yay! Okay, I see. You guys see that creeper for like 2 seconds? That sucked. That's all it takes is one little place without any light in it. Okay. Slap this down, and then I think my input would be over there, so I want my output to be on this side. Aha, so it's full of power. And I probably could just go ahead and break this so I'm not wasting power. Because I believe it just takes exactly how much it holds to power. Yeah. And then I right-click it. Aha! Core sample. No fluid reservoir, no mineral. There is nothing in this chunk. That's great. Let's see. Well, there's another chunk actually just right here if I'm gonna be picky about it. And see if that works. So we know here there is nothing. So what it's saying is I can put this down if I just do like this. So I know that there's nothing in this chunk. Let's look over here. There's nothing in this chunk. That's great. I don't want to do this chunk, so I'm gonna go ahead and, well, what I can do is dig into this wall over here. Slap it down. Oh, it's gotta be 3 tall, duh. Right? Yeah. Put that down. Pick that up. Do the drill. Okay, because this will be a different chunk. If this is not it, then I'm gonna have to do this in between episodes and see if I can find it. Let's see. Nothing. Oh, there's lava. Wait. I didn't read the other thing. No fluid reservoir. Okay, so there's lava here, which is great. Not what I need, but that's good to know. So I'd have to mine even farther. Where's my hammer? Holding it, duh. So if I go mine to another chunk back here. Let's see. Aha, okay. Let's light all this up. Oops. Do this. Alright, last one. Alright, so this has lava. Let's see what this has. And hopefully it's got what I want. Come on. Nothing! Okay. Alright. I'll have to look in between episodes for something. So yeah. I'll do that in between episodes. I'll try to see if I can find any of the crude oil that we need. And then also let's hop back over here first. Because I need to see if this is made anymore. Because if it's not, now I gotta remember I did take a little bit of energy away from it. And it looks like it stopped running. So now it's just going off of the energy in here. So I've used all of the buckets that I have. And it luckily has caught up at least with the melon production. Because I know I was a little much with that. 154. That is more. Okay, I think we're okay. Ah! I forgot that does that! I thought I was safe. Okay, woo! I'm okay. Anyway, so that seems to be working for now. So I'm just going to leave that alone. I'll make a bunch more HV capacitors and try to fill up that storage space so we can just have a bunch of energy, extra energy, that we can use for other machines and such. We could also possibly start powering those machines if that's the case. So we'll see. If anything, if this isn't working, and it might just be because, like, my melon production does, like, it does, how do I explain this? When I don't allow the melons to produce and let it catch up, I think it eats the melons faster than it can keep up. So maybe that's what's wasting energy. I'm not 100% sure. So if I just need to make more melons, I'll do that, but I'm sure y'all will let me know. But yeah, like I said, I'll try to find more crude oil. I'll work on getting the HV capacitors, and I think that's all I'll do in between episodes. But yeah, so yeah. Thank y'all for watching. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye!